guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I really wanted to share with you some family meal ideas, things that we tend to go to every week for family meals. I did a video like this recently and it seemed to go down a treat, so I thought it'd be a good idea to make another one. Now this video is actually in collaboration with Muscle Food, which for me is a brand that I would go to on occasions where I'm dieting. So it's not really a brand that I would tend to use as more of a lifestyle approach. It was always somewhere I went for protein powder, for protein bars, for anything that was to do with a diet. But they recently approached me and asked if I wanted to try one of their meat boxes. And again, at first I just kind of thought, this is a bit bizarre, buying your meat on the internet. I don't know, I found it a little bit unorthodox, but let me tell you, I'm pleasantly surprised. First of all, the amount of stuff in these boxes, I could not go over it for the money. It is such good value, and the one that I got is actually on offer just now. So if you buy this box, which has a whole variety of stuff, in fact, let me just get my phone and tell you exactly what's in it. It's called the Double Vision, Double Your Super Lean Hamper. So it is actually something that is like catered to lean diets. So if you're on a diet where the meat you can have is maybe unlimited, but you can't have anything with fat on it, then this is the one you want to go for, if you know what I mean. So in the hamper you get 2.5 kilograms, which works out about 10 to 12 premium chicken breasts. You get 2 heritage rump steaks, 200 grams of lean beef minced steak. You get 20 free range meatballs, 2 free range steak burgers, 2 lean chicken burgers, 12 extra lean Cumberland sausages, 200 grams of southern fried marinated chicken, Thai curry chicken rice pot, black bean chicken rice pot. All of that stuff in the list comes to £55, and honestly it's so much food. Like, you would have to freeze some of this to make sure that it lasts you within a month, but it gets better than that because what they're offering is for an extra £5 you can double up the hamper. Now what you can either do with that, personally I would probably try and freeze it all and then use it as I need it, or what you could do is, if you don't use as much meat as that, you could probably just chip in with a friend and half it. So I actually did do this with my mum. We halved my box because we just knew that they could get the benefit of it, and also I thought it'd be nice to see what they thought of the food as well. But you know what, it will speak for itself when I show you the videos of what I'm making. The actual chicken breasts were huge, first of all, and I find chicken one of the most difficult things to buy in supermarkets. There's certain supermarkets I just don't buy it from because it never lasts to the expiry date. But this stuff is so fresh. It comes in big vacuum packs. I literally just decanted them all into smaller freezer bags and popped them in the freezer. And what we've been doing is leaving them out the night before so that they defrost for the next night's dinner. Popular chicken comes from several different farms across the EU, including Belgium, Holland, Italy, Spain and Lithuania. And Muscle Food's aim is to actually produce meat at a really competitive price and really undercut your supermarkets. So let me just get into the meals. Any other information will be left below, and let's just get cooking. Okay, so we've just unboxed the Muscle Food hamper, and tonight's a Friday, so we're dying to get tucked into something nice. So we're going to have these burgers with some chips, but make it in a kind of healthy style. So these burgers are extra lean grass-fed beef steak burgers. They are 92.5% beef, so they're like super lean, and they've also got good dates on them. Considering how much stuff we've got, we've put some in the freezer and some in the fridge, and we're going to meal plan the week to make sure we use everything within the right expiry. But I am excited to get tucked into these, so we're going to make these, make some chips and have a nice family meal together. Okay, so to make my chips, I'm literally just going to take some white potatoes and chop them into little chip sizes. You could do this with sweet potato, but I'm just going to use these ones tonight because it feels like a real treat. I chop them up, put them in a bowl with salt and pepper and fry light spray, and then put them on a baking tray in the oven for about 25 minutes. So this dish is one of my absolute go-tos, and you probably heard me talking about this one on Instagram It is my one pot pasta bake, and all you have to do is chop up any kind of vegetables that you like really, put it in a dish that's oven proof, pop in some dry pasta along with 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, and then put in your meatballs raw. I know this will seem really bizarre, but just trust me, it works. Cover it either with a dish or with some tin foil, and then put in the middle shelf of your oven at about 200 degrees Celsius until the pasta is cooked. Then remove the top layer of your covering, whether that's a tin foil or a plate. Allow the sauce to reduce and then add some cheese on top. And then what you want to do is put the cheese back under to melt. It is such an easy dish and it's so satisfying. The kids always love it. Any spare meatballs can always be used for lunch the next day. I just pop some in a wrap with some salads. So I've just plated up tonight's dinner. We're having pasta bolognese using the grass-fed mince. It looks great. I've used 4, so I've like batch cooked this as well. So I've used 4 portions, but it looks excellent and I'm really looking forward to eating this. Now the next meal I'm making is the heritage rump steaks. For me personally, I find it easier just to make roast vegetables, and the way that I make this broccoli, honestly, if you've not tried it, then please try it. You will not regret it. You'll be thanking me. It is such a lovely way to have it. All you need to do are peel and chop your vegetables, chop up your broccoli florets, put it all in a big bowl, and then just toss it around with some olive oil and some salt and pepper. Put it on a baking tray and then cook it at 200 for about 20 minutes. Don't worry if the broccoli goes black, because actually it's a bit tastier like that and it will go nice and crispy. It's such a lovely way to have your veg. And I will just pop this alongside the steak that we've made. I've got some carrots on this one, some broccoli, and also some sweet potato fries. Just a really easy dinner, and because it all goes in at one time, it's just kind of like a one tray mess. And then I've just cooked the heritage steaks about 3 or 4 minutes on each side, so it was a kind of medium well. And then I just plated it all up and served with a little bit of peppercorn sauce, and it was delicious. And it turns out that Muscle Food are also massive fans of roasted vegetables. So this dish here is just a very simple chicken dish, and what they've actually done is chopped up some potatoes and some carrots, put it in again, some olive oil, some salt and pepper, cooked it at the same time as the last vegetables, and then pan fried some chicken using one of their mustard sauces. It was absolutely gorgeous and really easy to do. And I think it's fair to say that I am absolutely obsessed with the Muscle Food sausages. These are the extra lean ones, and I was apprehensive because I thought because they had less fat in them they wouldn't be as tasty, but totally wrong. You don't compromise on the taste. The kids had them with beans and we just had them on a sandwich tin, and they were really nice. Something I noticed right away about making those sausages is I actually don't need to clean my hob because there's like no fat in the pan. It's amazing. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the meals I made. Thank you so much to Muscle Food for letting me try these boxes and for sponsoring this video. Any information for that deal will be left below in the description box, and I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.